step or the third stage in confrontation. Conquest without confronting your issues is a false sense of victory. If I'm winning out here and never go back to confront what the real source of the problem, I'm just doing something over and over and over again. If I don't go to the symptom of that leak, I'm going to have to keep painting over the same area and area until I go back and find the source of the problem. Too many of us don't want to find the source. We don't want to confront it. You have to keep painting over it. People have decisions of painting over what they don't want to confront. I have a problem with you, and instead of me being where I want to grow spiritually and be the person that I want to be, I don't confront it. And every time I see you, you makes me mad. I don't like you. But if I confront the issue, I throw the issue from me to you, God will bless me. Because I have gotten it off my plate, I have gotten it off my chest, and now I can go forward. I am not looking at the symptom, I'm looking at the source. He have killed a man, and now he is addressing the source. We always have a different version as to what happened on the story. Our version is always different from what really happened. Maybe I learned it the wrong way. Every person in here remembers things the wrong way. I guarantee you. Because you're going to tell something that will protect you. See, I told them Wednesday night that over in the 7th chapter of Romans, it says that the good that I would do, I don't do. And that which I should be doing, I don't do. O wretched man that I am, who shall deliver me? See, I is always right, and you are always wrong. I'm going to do anything to protect myself. See, I have a problem with dealing with the enemy in the inner me. You understand with me? Self is always your worst enemy. You have a bad time and a worse time trying to deal with self. Self is always right. You better look at you look at the kid's story. The kid got something different to tell you as to what happened. How many ways or different stories of your grandmothers and your mothers told. They left out something. They left some key factor. Remember the version we teach ourselves to say. Confront your own story of what version and how it happened. See, you don't fix it because you didn't confront the story in your first marriage. And so your second marriage, you go through the same thing because you never confronted the real story. And your third marriage. And your fourth one. It depends on how you're looking at it. Anything you can't confront, you can't conquer it. You don't want to resist it, and you do not let it have control, nor destroy it in your own, because it'll try to destroy your own destiny or kill your future. How many people will admit that I have something to conquer? How many people could raise their hand and say, I got something to conquer in my life, Reverend Wright? If you got something to conquer, raise your hand. How many people will admit it? To be able to feel that you're winning. Once you get the taste of conquering, you're going to do it over and over again. There has been somebody on a losing streak for a long time, but God turned something around and you got your foot on it and you won't let it go. The children of Israel had the kings in the cave, and they were telling Joshua, because Joshua says that, and they came and they did so, and they brought 4 or 5 kings unto him out of the cave, and the kings of Jerusalem, Hebron, the kings of Japhma, the kings of Lachish, and the king of Eglon. And it came to pass when they brought those kings unto Joshua, and Joshua called for all the men of Israel, and said unto the captains of the men of war which went with him, come near, put your feet upon the necks of those kings. And they came near, and they put their feet on the necks of them. Somebody need to put their feet on the neck of a problem that's keeping you from doing what the Lord would have you to do. There's something that's stopping you. I don't know. Kids acting out at home. You got to confront the source. People punishing the child, and the child is just showing up what's going on in the house. When you say that you're confronting people, hear what they're meaning. The reason why they associate anger with confrontation is that a weak person has to be angry to confront it. I used to think that people who were hotheads, but they are too weak to confront the issue. And so they blow up instead of saying that I don't want to do it. People that are strong are not hotheads. Is that they are confronting the issue. Not the adversaries. I refuse to live in denial. Some people are living in denial because they won't confront what their real problem is. If you don't confront it, it's not healthy. It's not right with God. I don't feel good. I need to talk to you whether to change it or to get it off of me, or to get the spirit off of me. Joshua could have just killed them. But he wanted them to get the idea of putting your foot on the enemy's neck. Whenever you have accomplished something in your life, you put your foot on it, and you want to do it over and over again. That's good news. That's a victory. Children don't have respect for thoughts if the parents don't pay attention. You have to celebrate the good news, Sister Scott. When you put your foot on something, you celebrate. You sit here and enjoy it. Too many people are accomplishing things, and they don't take the time to enjoy what the Lord has blessed them to conquer. You go from one fight to another fight. You're hooked on the fight. God even celebrated. Because after the first day, after he created the first and second day, God looked back and said, this is good. He looked back the third day and he said, this is good. We need to learn how to celebrate when God allows us to accomplish things that we never thought that we could accomplish. God had allowed us to put our foot on some problem's neck, and then if nobody helped you celebrate, go and light your own candles, take yourself to the ice cream parlor and bake your own cake,